है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों।
लेकिन अगर आप सोचो तो कोई भी विकार जब आता है तो पहले कहाँ आता है? संकल्प में आता है ना, कि कर्म में आ जाता है, संकल्प में आता है। और उस संकल्प को क्या व्यर्थ संकल्प नहीं कहेंगे? कहेंगे। तो व्यर्थ संकल्प क्रोध भी पैदा करता है। तो काम अर्थात व्यर्थ दृष्टि किसी आत्मा के प्रति अगर व्यर्थ दृष्टि भी जाती है तो उस समय पवित्रता मानी जाएगी, नहीं मानी जाएंगी। तो क्यों नहीं? व्यर्थ संकल्प पाप के प्यार के पीछे निछावर कर सकते हो। हाँ जी, बहुत कहना सहज, लेकिन बाप दादा के पास तो सबका चार्ट रहता है ना। अभी तक 5 विकारों की व्यर्थ संकल्प मेजॉरिटी के चलते, फिर चाहे कोई भी विकार हो, ये क्यों, ये क्या, ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, या कॉमन बात बाप दादा सुनाते हैं। यानी आत्माओं में वह तो गुण का, अपने गुण का, अपनी विशेषता का अपमान आता है, या तो जितना आगे बढ़ते हैं उतना अपनी किसी भी बात में कमी को देख करके, कमी अपनी पुरुषार्थ की नहीं, लेकिन नाम में, मान में, शान में, पूछने में, आगे आने में, सेंटर इंचार्ज बनाने में, सेवा में विशेष पाठ देने में, ये कमी, ये भी व्यर्थ संकल्प का विशेष ज्ञानी आत्माओं के लिए बहुत नुकसान ईश्वर संकल्प का आधार आप अपना एक दिन की दिनचर्या नोट करना। अभी तो मधुबन में हो ना, तो मधुबन में तो कोई बात नहीं होती, लेकिन जब सेवा पर जाओ तो चेक करना एक दिन में इन दोनों में से चाहे अपमान या दूसरे शब्दों में कहो अपमान मेरे को कम क्यों, मेरा भी ये पद होना चाहिए, मेरे को भी आगे करना चाहिए, तो ये अपमान समझते हैं ना। तो ये दो बातें अपमान और अपमान, यही तो आजकल व्यर्थ संकल्प का कारण इस दोनों को अगर निछावर कर दिया तो बाप समान बनना कोई मुश्किल। तो क्या निछावर करने की शक्ति है? अच्छा,
मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Transform the atmosphere with volcanic yoga tapasya, charioteer, and a detached observer. In order to experience the volcanic stage, let the flame of constant remembrance always be lit. The easy way to do this is always to move along while considering yourself to be a charioteer and a detached observer. The soul is a co-charioteer of this chariot. This awareness easily makes you detached from this chariot, that is, body, and any type of body consciousness, and all your physical senses are then under your control. Even the subtle organs of the mind, intellect, and sanskars are under your orders. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 23. Transform the atmosphere with volcanic yoga tapasya. Today's topic: Charioteer and Detached observer. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Happy? Well, good, okay. I was thinking that as the day passes, everything happens, whatever according to drama, everything is very good. So every night we should thank Baba that whatever is happening is very good, right? Because when you thank Baba, then further you will also see whatever is happening will be better. I always, whole day, I just say, Baba, even whatever challenges are there, but it was very, very good. Yeah. Now, when Baba is saying to an extreme, that don't even look at anyone in the sense of what is anyone's sanskar or even just say part, but, and I immediately when I was listening, I just felt Baba wants us to help karmic accounts because let's say if you give someone money or someone keep borrowing from you, so it is some karmic accounts that you lose money. So same is if you are losing your power of thought or if you are losing your dignity of words, it's settling karmic accounts. So Baba says that while settling, why you are wasting now? So when we realize that even using our thoughts towards someone is like currency, we are losing money, losing thoughts. So Baba says, but don't see it, don't think. So I really felt within 1 second, I realized that why Baba keeps saying this, because Baba wants us to settle karmic accounts, and settling karmic accounts not by wastage, but through power of yoga. And that is why Baba wants our intellect to be very engaged all the time into churning and experiencing and increasing our power of yoga. And so more intellect is busy in that. And this is what, when we share with others, also help others to be sustained. Because sustenance is a big subject these days. So I always say that effort which I make, and I share that efforts become sustenance, right? And it's very good, Baba is speaking and I'm saying, Baba, but that's lot, not to even look at someone that's also is not considered right. And that is what I realized, that if we accurately follow Baba's Shrimad, we only follow externally, like principles, listening to Murli. But there are some subtle Shrimad, like this revised Murli, in which Baba is saying that no waste of any kind, or purity. If my stage of purity, quality of purity is good, your status will be good in golden age. And then Baba said, Baba has record of everyone, as father, as teacher, as Sadguru, even as Dharamraj. So why Baba says don't look at anyone? Look at Baba. Look at Brahma Baba, what he did, how he did. If we want really to be angelic, to be in stage of perfection, then we have to follow Baba's Srimad accurately. So why should we waste, right? If we don't waste money, we don't waste time, then why we waste our thoughts also? And if we want our drishti to be completely pure, then it shouldn't look at anyone's weakness. Everyone is wonderful. That's what their part is, right? So homework means keeping our mind and intellect busy. And also, once Dadi Gulzar said, we have to make our effort entertaining. So every day doing something new is entertaining. Right? So entertainment is that you are the charioteer for chariot of your own body. Your body is a chariot, and which we know, right? When we give first lesson, we tell everyone. But do we really look at body as chariot? We have to use it. We have to take care of it properly, but not have attachment. So this practice will help us to have right attitude towards body. If you think too much about charioteer, that is not detached observer, that means attachment. Brahma Baba took care of his body, and there were different ways. I was thinking today, we all know we need exercise, right? Some kind of posture, some kind of movement. We think and we want, but we don't do necessarily, right? But with Brahma Baba, I was thinking today, as soon as Murli finished, Baba will walk out of gate, and he will have long walk. Baba played regularly badminton, so his arms, his upper body was in use. And he really maintained his health. Even he had few little problems. But he was well enough to speak Murli every morning. And it was respect towards God that he took care of his body properly. The way he fed his body, exercise. And these are external things, but we could learn from there also. And today I was thinking about my whole life story about what I took care of and what I didn't. And if I would have, but then you can't change drama, right? So whatever is drama, but from now, okay, from now, whatever I couldn't do, but now I can do. Now, as realizations come for body, the realization has to come for the soul too. That I didn't practice enough of this. I didn't have enough of yoga. I had some habits which were not good for the soul. And today I was suddenly thinking that donation is common, but charity, charitable soul, whether in the form of forgiveness, cooperation, whatever charity one can do, you get multi-million fold more than just donation. Because it's at the time of need. Someone was asking, was it yesterday, or how to be unlimited? I said, I and mine is a big limit. Right? for the self and also others. So while listening Baba's Murli, I was really, this is the Murli which we revise from Sunday. Every evening, one point about purity, or whichever the Murli is about. And I had realization that you have to motivate yourself to follow Baba. Otherwise, I don't think I can manage. This is like, so we take it for granted, but we are not able to implement it because there is no very sincere kind of belief that, yes, I can do it and I should do it, right? And then Baba helps, right? So today's, the homework for tomorrow is Charioteer and Detached observer. Many times we are observing, or are we noticing? If I am only observing, then I won't have thoughts. But if I am noticing, then I notice this, I notice this. But practically, what it is to be detached observer, it's a very high stage in Hindi. We call it Sakshi Drishta. Seeing everything, but seeing in the awareness. And what should be awareness? Every one of us have different awareness. We are seeing it, we could see the speciality. We are seeing it, we can admire it. We are seeing it, but why this is not right, this should be better. Our intellect always works on that. It's all awareness. And what Baba is teaching us is about our awareness, right? So Baba was saying, in order to experience the volcanic stage so Baba says, at the flame, so the flame of the constant remembrance always be lit. The easy way to do this is always to move along while considering yourself to be a charioteer and a detached observer. The soul is a charioteer of this chariot. This awareness easily makes you detached from the chariot and any type of body consciousness, and all your physical senses are then under your control. Even the subtle organs of mind and intellect and sanskars are under your control. That is why we say 13, 5 senses, 5 sense organs, and 3 faculties of the soul. All have to be under control. Means I operate them. Under control means they don't work, right? But they work according to direction. But then I have to follow direction, so I can give direction to them. So my direction is Baba Shrimat. And when I follow, then I dictate my 13 helpers, right? Through which the soul operates. Just imagine like you have 13, anything you are doing to take care of your hands and feet and ear and eyes. And that's what Baba had been telling us. No? Don't look there, don't listen to that. So that's the Shrimad. How to control senses and how to use them. Not only control them, but also how to use them, where to use them. So we are more into understanding and increasing our ability to know how to use our 13 servers. It's very, very interesting topic. It's our homework. How do we use our chariot, being a charioteer? Oh, Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi. Good evening. Good
Good
evening,
evening.
everyone. Om Shanti.
Oh, Shanti.
Didi, I'm still thinking about something you said yesterday. You gave a very important method to finish waste thoughts. You said that one is you save every thought. You don't think every thought is valuable. Like you don't just discard them like you discard, like some people discard coins. And so every thought is valuable. And then the second one is with every thought you should serve. And so I've been doing that from yesterday, with every thought, serve every thought, whoever is coming in the mind, just serve them, whatever it is, just serve them. And so today, the thing that stuck with me is what you said about noticing and observing. That if you notice that they are thoughts, and if you're observing, there are no thoughts. So I have a few questions. Some are based on today's Murli, and some are based on Baba's, the revised Murli we just had. So Baba was saying in the Murli about if you surrender just feeling insulted and arrogance, if you surrender those two, then you'll become equal to Baba. Can you talk to us more about the details of what is this arrogance? What is this feeling insulted?
Each one of us, we have a lot of specialities, lot of qualities, and everyone has something good. Anytime you look at them, the way they do, it has its own quality. Sometimes we think this is the way. So I think this is the way. But even the way other one is doing, if you look at it, I think it has something special. So for me, I always am a very open person, looking at a person and seeing what specialty that person using. But if I think that the way I am thinking, I am doing is special, then we don't allow other ones to grow in their own way. And I feel it's very interesting when you see other one growing in their own way. Their personality, their sanskar could be very, very useful for yagya and very cooperative to me. So this kind of that this is the only way, this is the right way. It is good to mention it, it's always good to say, this is what I feel is the right, but still the person has choice, right?
Right.
And
So,
becoming aware of one's own specialties can become the ego. It's very subtly, I am right, I am okay, I am good, I have this specialty.
and whatever I'm doing is right.
Now, what about others saying that what you do is very good? When others do it, appreciation is there. There is possibility of ego, but it is more like my specialty.
Right.
Like for me, I say, came to Baba, I was very young. There were a lot of quality I didn't know. So whatever I have today is because of Baba. Like some of us, we had some basic education. But Didi Mohini sometimes say, oh, you all write letter. From where letter should begin? From where letter should begin?
From date.
Yeah. So many times we won't put date. So she used to say, what day did you write these news? it was so interesting, little things she will teach us. So education was there, but what they had in practical, that is very practical things, as I always mention. So one is still learning, life is learning. Every day you learn something different. Every day circumstances are different, right? So you have to respond in a different way. Life is not like the way you said it yesterday, it will work today, no. Today you might have to have different kind of response, So don't get stuck into your own specialties, stuck in the sense that you might also grow, you might also change with the time.
Right.
So then if it's not appreciated, or as Baba said, your name is not mentioned, you are not put forward, you are not praised, then you feel humiliated. Certainly, what about me? Nobody even mentioned my name,
Right, right.
So that's what Baba meant, is ego and humiliation.
Right.
But if we are humble instruments of Baba, it's so interesting. If you are incognito, you don't have these desires. Somewhere you are still going higher in the number.
Mm,
That's what my experience is. That somewhere your number is becoming higher. Recognition, everyday recognition, and recognition at the right time.
right.
It's very interesting that when I was in Toronto, so they had this group of some VIP contacts. They came. So Brother Eric from Montreal was there. He was giving my introduction, and I was listening carefully. Then, but one word he said I like, that in our organization, heads are not elected. That means if you are getting a position, there is some kind of recognition which is happening, which is not because of more people wanted. So when you are selected, you find that everyone wanted. But from where this record came, so it's very, I always believe real diamond is real, right? I don't have
Right.
to, real is real, right? So we have to stay honest. We have to be truthful and keep going on. Never feel I am behind or my name is not there. But that's fine. So self-efforts, self-recognition is important, but not ego. Because in ego, you are not moving forward. You're not bringing transformation, because this is how it has to be. So
Right.
learning always happens when there is no ego.
Interesting. Learning happens when there is no ego.
Generally, people will say, I know, I don't know. Very few people say, well, I am learning. And that is really the right answer. I don't know, then try to know. If you know, then move forward, know a little bit more. So both answers are like, oh, I don't know. I call about something, I don't know, but a good person will say, but I can find out for you. When people answer me, I immediately know that this person, even like when you call Peaceful Age or anywhere, you want to get a person to talk. Some will say, well, I'm not saying, but I will find out and let her call you. And some will say, but I don't know where she is, so I don't know. But I say, I didn't call to hear this answer, right? So I tell them, I said, you have to find out for me and let that person call. But there are some, they automatically do it. So it's like awareness is very visible into whatever our responses are.
Right, right. So, Didi, in today's Sakar Murli, Baba was saying that you have to be, some children are first-class effort makers. So what, in today's world, in today's situation, what Brahmins are first-class effort makers?
Those who have full attention on the self. Those who are busy in service but no attention on improving the self in all different aspects. You know, the best service is to be cooperative at the moment. You know, if you are making good efforts, when Baba uses whatever ready, it could be broader or it could be at that moment. Someone I call and said, I'm sitting in Baba's room, but I just go and do what you are saying. And someone will say, oh, I'm doing yoga, I'm in Baba's room. So you're saying no. You know, so subtle effort maker, true effort maker is deeply within available for Yagya Seva, for anything, anytime. Because effort is connected with service. And that is not only giving class or reading Murli. I remember one time that Janki was here, sitting in dining room, and Bhumi said to Dadi, there is so much to do. You have to put this together. Dadi said, if there are no systems put together, you all cannot do service. And I know that since then, whatever system, whatever we have to learn, if you don't do, how you sustain service. So there is importance, between karma yoga and service, or setting
Right.
proper systems of yoga and service. Otherwise, you can't sustain. And that is why we are family, we are organization, but university also. That means we have to study. So self-efforts is somewhere deeply you are for yoga.
Interesting. So yesterday you were saying that unlimited means no I and mine. Unlimited means that whatever we are doing, that is it serving the whole family. How about serving the world? Are we? What should we be doing?
There, even if one person like Baba, Dadi or Janki during call of time, or whenever we have leaders around, I am not looking at you as one. I am looking at you as a world. Because when you will go out, you will serve. So any soul you are serving properly, they will go out in the world and serve. So it's not one soul. Every soul we serve. So when I am serving, instead of thinking I have to serve world, but if I serve everyone properly, and if they do it everything properly, they are serving the world. So preparing instruments to serve the world also.
Right, right.
And also, of course, for us, through our thought and since Baba said it was yesterday, day before, that you are crawling in service, I had been thinking, let's do something for the whole world. And so this is how it is. It could be both ways, serving the instruments and be a good example. Other ways, think about something which serves the whole world.
Right, definitely, Didi. Thank you for being a good example. I didn't realize the time. We are over time. And it's always a pleasure being with you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. So, yes, today there was a big achievement we got. So, we would like to congratulate our India. So, Bharat Congratulations, India, for successfully doing a soft landing on the south pole of Moon, thus becoming the first country in the world to do so, and that too with record low cost. So, mission accomplished. Celebrating. So, Chandrayaan 3. So, I'm sure you all got the news, but we just wanted to share with everyone. So, we are proud of Bharat. Om Shanti. And so tomorrow is Thursday, and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And then English Sakar Murli from 5 to 6 p.m. Meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, Bhog Offering, English series, and a Vyakti Journey. Just to remind you all again that 25th of August is our Dadi Prakash Maniji's day, and we will be offering Bhog with a Vyakti Parivar in the evening, a special Bhog offering, and of course we'll be doing Raksha Bandhan celebration on 30th of August, and we will do it evening with a Vyakti Parivar. That's the real date for the Raksha Bandhan. So we'll offer Bhog as well. So save the date and time. Okay, now let's do the Avek Murli. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avek Murli is from 1969. Speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. This is the Murli of the 18th of June, 1971. Spiritual drill of the intellect. Do you enjoy remaining beyond sound, or do you enjoy staying in sound? Is there any sound in your original world, in your original form? When you stabilize yourself in your original form, you enjoy the stage of remaining beyond sound. Are each of you practicing this so that you're able to stabilize yourself in whatever form you want, whenever you want? Warriors on a battlefield continue to follow whatever orders they receive, when they receive them. In the same way, you spiritual warriors are also able to stabilize yourselves in whatever stage you want, when you want, because you are master knowledgeful and also master almighty authorities. Because you are both of these, you can stabilize yourselves in whatever stage you want in less than 1 second. Are you such spiritual warriors? If you are told to become the residents of Param Dham at this moment, have you such a practice that as soon as you're told this, you forget this body and the world of this body and become the residents of Param Dham? Or if you're told to stabilize yourself in the Avyakt stage now, or if you're told to come into sound for service, and whilst doing service, to have the awareness of your original form, have you developed such a practice? Have you had this practice? Or is it that when you wish to become a resident of Param Dham, instead you come into sound again and again? You're not practicing this, are you? Are you able to stabilize your intellect wherever you want in less than 1 second? Have you developed such a practice? Do you consider yourselves to be master almighty authorities? Since you are almighty authorities, are you not able to stabilize the love of your intellect wherever you want? Is this practice difficult or easy for those who are the authorities? Since you are the almighty authorities, are you not able to stabilize the love of your intellect wherever you want? Is this practice difficult or easy for those who are the authorities? Just as you're able to use your physical senses when and how you want, if you wish to raise or lower your hand, you're able to do that. And so just as you're able to become the masters of the physical senses and use them for a task whenever you want, in the same way, are you able to use your thoughts and intellect whenever you want? This is called spiritual authority. To be able to focus the love of the intellect wherever you want. Just as you use your physical hands and feet whenever and for whatever task you want, so too, only those who have such a practice are called Master Almighty Authorities and Master Knowledgeful. If you do not have this practice, you cannot be called Master Almighty Authority or Master Knowledgeful. To be knowledgeful means to have full knowledge of what should be done at this time and what should not be done at this time, and also to know what the benefit is in doing something and what the loss is in not doing it. Only those who have this knowledge are knowledgeful. And because of also being Master Almighty Authorities, on the basis of having all powers, this practice becomes easy and constant. Acha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. This is a little joke going around in the whole world because we just wanted to share with Avakti Parivar. This is, as you all might not know, some of you might know, we always call in Bharat Chanda Mama. Chanda Mama means moon. They consider as Mama. Mama means the brother of mother, mother's brother. So generally Raksha Bandhan is like sister is tying Rakhi on brother's hand, right? So this is what they're showing, that today they are celebrating Rakhi, that Prithvi means the earth, the mother is tying Rakhi on Chanda Mama, this is the moon, as mother's brother. So this is what they're showing. Interesting, right? Anyway, Om Shanti. Now let's remember Baba.
Transform the atmosphere with volcanic yoga tapasya. Charioteer and a detached observer. In order to experience the volcanic stage, let the flame of constant remembrance always be lit. The easy way to do this is always to move along while considering yourself to be a charioteer and a detached observer. The soul is a co-charioteer of this chariot. This awareness easily makes you detached from this chariot, body, and any type of body consciousness, and all your physical senses are then under your control. Even the subtle organs of the mind, intellect, and sanskars are under your orders.
ज्वालामुखी योग तपस्या द्वारा वायुमंडल का परिवर्तन करो। सारथी और साक्षी ज्वाला स्वरूप की स्थिति का अनुभव करने के लिए निरंतर याद की ज्वाला प्रज्वलित रहे। इसकी सहज विधि है सदा अपने को सारथी और साक्षी समझकर चलो। आत्मा इस रथ की सारथी है। यह स्मृति स्वतः ही इस रथ अर्थात देह से व किसी भी प्रकार के देह भान से न्यारा बना देती है। स्वयं को सारथी समझने से सर्व कर्मेंद्रियां अपने कंट्रोल में रहती हैं। सूक्ष्म शक्तियां, मन, बुद्धि, संस्कार भी ऑर्डर प्रमाण रहते हैं। ओम शांति।
मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, भ्रिकुट बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। करे मंत्रणा मिलके मन मंत्री से, समाचार पूछे सजग संतरी से। बड़ी सावधानी से इस राजधानी को माया की छाया से पल पल बचाएं। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, त्रिकुट बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। है बुद्धि का मुंसिफ बड़ा न्यायकारी, मैं राजा भी राजी सुखी जनता सारी। राजा भी राजी सुखी जनता सारी। सुसंस्कारों की जो सेना सजग हो, तो दुर्गुण के दुश्मन से धोखा न खाए। मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी, त्रिकुट बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं। की हम पे है छत्र छाया, कि खोया हुआ राज फिर से दिलाया। खोया हुआ राज फिर से दिलाया। उपकार उसने किए हम पे इतने, कि आभार धरती गगन मस्तक सिंहासन पे हम आत्माएं राजन बने और शासन चलाएं। कर्मेंद्रियां कर्मचारी हमारी भ्रिकुट बीच दरबार अपना सजाएं।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.